Y'all, she gave me the girl's name, her Instagram, where she's located. Like, she ain't playing. I guess we start horror stories back up. Hey guys, it's Traeh, and I'm back with the horror story. With the horror story. With the horror story. I'm back with the horror story. With the horror story. And the horror story. I see y'all dancing. I know y'all get lit to that intro. I know y'all do. I know y'all do. Listen, don't eat me alive in the comments. I know it's been a minute. You guys have been like, where are the horror stories? Like, why are you doing this? And I couldn't let the month of October go past without uploading at least one natural hair horror story. Like, it just wouldn't sit right with me if I did that. So I definitely had to bring you guys a natural hair horror story. And coincidentally, it is October 31st. It's Halloween. So if you guys celebrate Halloween, happy Halloween. I am over here a little festive, okay? I have on Reagan's little cat ears headband. And if you don't celebrate Halloween and you're home and you're bored, well, at least you have this video to watch. I mean, there you go. And if you guys are new, I do a series here on my channel where I allow you guys to email me your craziest, and it gets pretty crazy, okay? Your craziest natural hair horror story, and I feature it, I share my thoughts, I give some advice, and we're all pretty much entertained. So, yeah, definitely subscribe if you're new. You are going to love this series. Trust me. Everybody loves this series. I have a whole playlist, so if you want to binge watch, all that I ask is that you get your snacks, kick back, and relax, because they get pretty crazy. So definitely, if you have a natural hair horror story that you would like me to feature, you can email me. My email will be down below, but it's just sendtotraeh@gmail.com. I ask that if you do write into me, make sure that the email is detailed and you include pictures. So, yeah, hit the subscribe button and let's just jump into it. So as always, I'm going to leave the email right here on the screen so that you guys can read it along with me, and I'm going to be looking down at my phone and reading the email. And y'all, I forgot to mention, please excuse my hair. I'm trying to avoid wash day at all costs, but more than likely I'm going to just wash my hair tomorrow because I've been slacking a little bit. Okay, I've been slacking. I got my hair in these two flat twists, and yeah, I think it's cute, but my hair just needs to get washed so bad. So anyways, yeah, so as always, I'm going to leave the email here while I read it on my phone. And if you're new, I just need to go and tell you to grab your snacks, because everybody that's been here, they already know to grab their snacks. So definitely go and grab your snacks, because these stories are long, they're entertaining. I want you guys to feel comfortable. So go grab your snacks, come back. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. So go grab your snacks, come back, and let's get started. So for today's horror story, I have some water and I have my Girl Scout cookies, y'all. These be hitting. The shortbread, definitely. So that's what I have to snack on while we read this story. I know I said I was going to stop rambling, so I'm really going to stop rambling. Let's jump into it. So the email says, "Hi Traeh, I'm a very big fan of yours. I watch everything on your page. Thank you so much. I just wanted to tell you about how a stylist ruined the beginning of my senior year." All right. So I'm 17 and I really wanted to try a new style, and I was looking at styles and I knew I wanted a sew-in, but I wasn't sure on which type. I scoured the internet for weeks and decided I wanted a lace frontal sew-in. After coming up with that decision, I looked for stylists because I have natural hair and I don't have a loyal stylist I would see, and also because I rarely get sew-ins. I came across this woman's page and she seemed legit, and I was wrong. Now, she did include the girl's Instagram, but I'm not for putting people on blast like this. So yeah, I'm not gonna include her Instagram, but she did include it. Just saying. I scheduled an appointment with her and I paid my deposit. I get to the address and it was an apartment complex. Okay, so she has the little face emoji. Now, she probably thought that the stylist did hair out of a salon, but she ended up doing hair out of her apartment complex, which I know that a lot of other stylists do hair out of their apartments, out of their homes. So yeah, I was very confused because I was under the impression that she had a shop. Okay, So I have worked with people online before, and they don't give their addresses out until the appointment is booked. So I didn't see anything bad about it then. Okay, so we're cool. So I went into this apartment complex because I wanted to give the lady a benefit of the doubt. I walked in and she told me to sit in a folded chair with one of those Walmart mirrors in front of it. I'm getting my hair done and I'm watching the process. The lady used got to be as a glue to lay down the frontal, and she has that emoji again. Now, I don't know too much about laying down frontals and what you're supposed to use, so I don't know. Let's keep going. I know that got to be is something used for temporary use, and if the style is supposed to last for weeks, I feel something stronger should have been used. After she finishes my hair, I leave and go back home. I kid you not, the frontal was not laying on my head correctly, and the sides of the frontal were off. So I texted the stylist the next day to see why this is happening. Okay, that makes sense. Your frontal was coming up. You asked the stylist like, hey, yo, what's up? All right, I get that. So she did include the messages, which I'll include on the screen so that you guys can read it. I'll also block out her name because, like I said, I'm not trying to put people on blast like this. So I'm just going to read the message. So it says, hi, I just got my hair done yesterday and the lace is already coming up. So the stylist says, can you send a picture? Were you pulling on it hard as you brush? It is a lace, so you have to be very careful. So the girl sent her picture of the lace lifting up. And she said, before I got home yesterday, one side was already up, so I had to put more got to be on it. I haven't really touched it. It's been wrapped up in a scarf for the most part. How often should I be applying the got to be? Right, because if you're applying it every day, that's not finna work. I know it will cause buildup if it's applied too much. So the stylist says you have to tie your hair around your edges tight. It all depends on you, on how often, based off how you're wearing and how you're managing it. I'm out of town and will be until Sunday. All right. So the girl says after a week of this frontal coming off every day, I was livid. So I went back and gave her some remark about how I feel about this style. You can see that the problem wasn't resolved, and I'm not about to get my hair done, get a frontal, and be applying glue to my hair every day. Now, y'all have to let me know if you're supposed to use got to be, how often. I know that they do require a lot of maintenance, but maybe it's just me and I don't got that type of time. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But here's the message that she sent to the stylist. So she said, I got a lace frontal sew-in installed on August 16th. It has not even been a full week, and I am so disappointed and dissatisfied with this installment. I have to use got to be every day because this frontal lifts. You are the hairstylist, and you should know that this way of laying down hair is temporary. Something else should have been used, knowing that this installment was going to be in for weeks. Another reason why I'm dissatisfied with this installment is because the hair was over bleached. So I can't section my hair off in certain ways because it's big blonde spots in the hair, which is causing me not to be able to use my frontal to its fullest potential. I understand that this is my first frontal, but I did enough research to know that got to be is something used for temporary installments. Then for some reason, I'm under the impression that you're working in a salon, and to my surprise, it's your house. It really pissed me off watching you install my hair because I could have did this bad at home by myself. I don't even want a refund because this was actually a living experience. I know that I pay for what I get, and if I spend hundreds of dollars on hair, I should get it installed the correct way so there won't be any problems. I'm telling you all of this because you have one very dissatisfied customer, and if I had the chance to give you reviews from me, they wouldn't be the best. There you go. We'll dive back into that at the end, but I'm just going to keep reading. So here's the stylist's response. So the stylist says, good morning. So for starters, ever since I've started doing frontals, I've used got to be glue. And I've never ever had a client come back saying it's coming up. Frontals are a lot of maintenance. Your frontal coming up within a week or two is completely normal, exactly why I stated it's a lot of maintenance. So that's something you will have to check how you sleep and tie down your hair, as well as if you sweat under your weaving. If you review the frontals as you say you did, you will discover just about everyone uses got to be. And it's also the safest way to install and take out for those who don't wear frontals, or to avoid losing any hair in the process. Now, if I was to use a different glue and it was stuck to your head and you ended up pulling out your hair, you would blame me for that too. So me knowing you wanted to keep it up for weeks, I can't control, again, because it's how you manage your hair to keep up for those weeks. I could let you contact any of my frontal clients and they will tell you it's mostly how you manage it. Secondly, oh, okay. So that was all of the first thing. Secondly, if it's over bleached, that means your knots are white and they aren't. If you see areas where bleach got into that hair, that's completely normal. I can send you a picture of my hair right now where another hairstylist did it on the 17th. Before I left, I have bleached parts as well as my frontal was coming up. You can gladly come and I will personally part through the hair and darken your roots. You can't treat frontals like it's really your hair. They are very fragile. First, let me be the first to apologize as a stylist for you not understanding the true maintenance of a frontal. It is truly a style that demands maintenance. Frontals are not made to lay in place for weeks, as I'm sure you may know due to your research. I've never gave you any impression that I was in a salon, so maybe from my professionalism you assumed I was, but if you found me on Instagram, you would also be able to see that I am not located in a salon, as the setting I am in has absolutely nothing to do with the talent I possess doing as a hairstylist. As you stated, you didn't want a refund, and from your message, I would agree that it was best if we had no further dealings hair-wise. I sincerely apologize that you did not have the proper knowledge of frontals and got to be glue before paying to get it installed. For future references, you may want to try, and then she tagged two people, arrogant_tay or Tokyo Styles, if you don't mind paying for a celebrity stylist just for a comparison of the frontal maintenance. I've never received a complaint on this level, so once again, I apologize and you have a blessed day. Y'all, this is crazy. She says, I'm telling you all this because I really felt like I was did wrongly and I just wanted to be cute for my senior year and I look terrible. I want people to know it's not okay to do people like this. I want people to be aware of this lady. She's in Houston, Texas. Thank you so much, Traeh, for reading my story. I love you and your family. Thank you so much for emailing me. So we're just gonna dive into this story because it got crazy real quick. Like, I didn't expect all of this. Now, this is not as crazy as some of the stories that we've gotten. Like, oh my gosh, we've had scalps bleeding and infections and just a whole bunch of like craziness. Okay, so this isn't even close to that level, but it's okay. Let's just jump into it. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, y'all, so that was the email, so let's kind of recap and talk about it. So I'm going to refer to the girl as Mimi, and I'm going to refer to the stylist as the stylist. So Mimi just wanted to be cute for her senior year. She just wanted to be cute, rock her little lace frontal wig thing. Okay, she just wanted to be cute. So she found a stylist on Instagram. Now, we did find some flaws in finding stylists on Instagram and Facebook and Craigslist, but let's be real, in this day and age through social media, that's how people market themselves. That's really how you find anything. If I'm looking for a new nail salon to go to, I'm gonna go on the internet and try to find somebody that I like. Of course, I'm gonna do research and all of that good stuff, but you know, she's an Instagram stylist and there's nothing wrong with that. So she found the stylist on Instagram and she thought that the girl worked out of a salon. Now, the girl didn't portray to work in a salon and then end up having the girl show up at the house. She ain't do all that. Through her pictures, you can tell that she works out of her home and it's nothing wrong with that. But the girl was kind of like, I thought she was in a salon. Maybe that was a deal breaker for her. Not sure. But she ended up going to her anyway. Now, the thing that gets me, she said that she seen the stylist use the got to be on her hair. And she already knew that she didn't want got to be on her hair because she knew that it was a temporary glue. In the text message, she said that she was pissed off watching her install the hair and using the glue. So if you were that pissed off, why didn't you say something while she was doing your hair? Why did you wait until afterward when you knew that the glue was temporary to say that the glue is temporary and she needs something with a little more hold? I don't know. I don't know why you didn't say anything, but you just sat there mad. You know, I'm just saying, okay? So yeah, she installed the hair, whatever. When she left, she noticed that it started lifting in the front, on the sides. It just started lifting, child, okay? I don't know how long the glue is supposed to last, but I'm sure that it should last at least by the time she gets home. Like, I can see the next day, but by the time she gets home, though, like, I don't know about that. It should definitely last longer than that. I don't know if she applied it incorrectly. I mean, I'm sure she does it all the time. She says that and I'm talking about the stylist. The stylist said that she's never had anyone complain about the glue and about the frontal lifting. So, I'm not sure. It could be Mimi's fault. She could have been brushing her hair, combing it, but I still don't see it lifting up right away. But I don't know. It could be how Mimi was, combing her hair and it could have caused the glue to, or maybe if the glue wasn't all the way dry. Look, I don't know. I'm just bouncing ideas, okay? So yeah, whatever the case, the frontal was lifting. So Mimi did what anybody would probably do. She texted the stylist and told her what happened. So the stylist asked Mimi to send her the pictures. So Mimi sent her the pictures, and the stylist said that it might be how you're managing it, and she said that she was out of town and she won't be back until Sunday. So I'm assuming that got Mimi hot, okay? Because it's her senior year and she's trying to be cute. She don't got time to be waiting until Sunday to get her closure fixed or her frontal fixed. So I'm sure that made Mimi hot, okay? Because, she trying to be cute. She don't got time for all of this. And I know daggone well she don't want to be applying glue during second period. Like, no. So I'm sure that made Mimi mad. So that's why Mimi texted her with that long old text message that, I don't know if I'm completely on Mimi's side with this one. I don't think I am. Mimi said that she was a dissatisfied customer. Her frontal was lifting. It was bleached, so she can't part it anywhere that she wants. Basically a whole long text message about how she was dissatisfied with her experience. And, okay. She said that she didn't want a refund. So I'm guessing she just wanted to make the stylist aware that she was unhappy. She didn't want a refund, but she just wanted her to know, okay? She just wanted her to know. And she was really trying to discredit her as a stylist, saying, you're the hairstylist, you should know what glue to use, and yada, yada, yada. So the stylist responds. And I really like how the stylist responded. Okay, I really think that the stylist went about it professionally. She didn't get nasty with the girl and say, you know what, don't come back, blah, blah, blah. Because we had some crazy stories, okay? Binge watch, okay? Because we had some crazy ones. But I really like how this stylist handled the situation. Y'all, she started the text with a good morning greeting, okay? She said that none of her other clients have ever experienced this before. She apologized multiple times. She acknowledged that Mimi said that she didn't want a refund, so she just, kind of washed hands with it. And she basically said it's all about how you maintain it. Now, I don't know if the stylist told Mimi, exactly how to maintain a frontal. because this was Mimi's first frontal. And I do hear that frontals require a lot of maintenance, and sometimes you gotta go back like every 2 weeks to get it touched up or something like that. I don't know. But they do require a lot of maintenance. So I don't know whether or not the stylist informed Mimi. But Mimi was doing her own research, okay? Mimi was doing her own research. But I don't know if the stylist, you know, told Mimi all of this and that she needs to be really gentle with it and take care of it and don't be yanking and pulling and acting like it's your real hair, because it's not. So I don't know. So yeah, y'all, I don't know. The stylist did end up apologizing. I think she apologized like 3 times. She said that the frontals require a lot of maintenance. Hers was lifting, as in the stylist. Her frontal was lifting, and she even offered to dye the roots of Mimi's frontal. So I feel like the stylist handled it really well compared to a lot of the other ones that we've had, the other stories. I feel like the stylist handled it respectfully. She didn't, go out of pocket with the girl. She didn't do anything like that. And I feel like if Mimi would have said that she wanted a refund, she may have given her a refund, because she acknowledged the fact that she said that she didn't want a refund. So anyway, I don't know. You guys have to let me know what you think about Mimi's text message and these stylists' messages. Let me know what you guys think, because I don't really feel like the stylist did Mimi wrong. I kind of feel like Mimi was upset because, it's her first day of her senior year and she's super excited about that. And she wanted to be cute. She wanted her hair to be slayed. And that didn't happen. So it got Mimi in her feelings, which I understand. But I don't think the stylist really was like out to get her or something like that. I don't think that at all. Yeah, if you enjoyed this natural hair horror story, give this video a thumbs up. And if you have a story that you would like me to feature, you can email me. Again, my email is down below. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Happy Halloween again to you guys that celebrated. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.